What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Command This. Happy Thirsty Thursday. We finally got the trio is finally back, been around the world. And I could not wait to get back to you guys. It's good to be back. Episode 417, Commander Spending Spree. There's a lot of stuff going on this week. It's free agency frenzy, and we are happy to be here tonight to recap all of it. But I'm first going to get some of this in the socials so we can get the party started. We got a lot of people up in here already. Man, good to see everybody. I probably made about 150 friends today on Twitter. I don't know if you guys saw, there's like 1 million Commander/Redskins follow trains going. I jumped in a couple of them and boom, you get like 150 follow requests, just say, hey, I'll follow you, and it just keeps on going. So some of y'all better be in here, and I hope to see some of y'all out here more often instead of just say, hey, follow me. Hey, let's engage, man. This is how we do it. But fellas, thanks for holding it down. I missed you guys. What's the good word while I get some of this in the socials?
It is first of all, thank God you're back.
Feel it, not to deal with all the bullshit.
I don't deal with all this production bullshit.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's funny. It's a lot easier to produce this show with just me and Dev than it is when it's just me. Because when it's just me, I can chat and do all the production and everything else. So, they got you back. Glad you're back.
It gets silly.
Glad you didn't get taken in by all the Europeans who want to conquer the world.
That's why we're a trio.
It has been the funniest week to observe Commander's Twitter.
All right.
It has been. It's been a roller coaster. It's been up and down.
The Holy Triumphant, man. Like Power
Holy Triumphant.
Yeah.
Yep. No.
But it's been
started out
great
bad.
because the whole time I'm watching, I'm like, people, I was like, give this some time. Like, I swear to God, people thought we were going to have the entire Pro Bowl roster locked up and under contract a half hour into free agency.
Yeah.
I was like,
I just think people were expecting a lot because of, we had 200 million whatever in cap space. We were overspending big, but
right.
And you saw some of the big names come off the board. You saw Max Crosby. You saw these dudes start coming off the board, and then what were we doing? What were we doing? We're like, oh, here we go. We're gonna get Bobby Wagner. Oh, we're gonna get, But we're gonna go through all this in a second. But I feel you, Phil. It was definitely a roller coaster, and people were calling for Adam Peters' head for sure in the first. I don't know what.
3 hours.
I'd say 12 hours, even when as far as 12. When did we make our first
it took
signing?
3 hours. People would say, what is he doing? He's trash. Fire him. And
I was one of these people, by the way.
I was starting to crack jokes because I was like, oh, here we go again. That's what I felt like. But all we had to do is patience. All we had to do was wait. Adam Peters in the kitchen cooking. We've seen this before, fellas. We know what this is like. I don't know. I'm happy we're going to talk about this, man. We got a lot of people in the chat already. Good to see everyone. Let's say hi. He's got Yam CTP time. Yes, sir. Good to see you, Yam. I love your new AV. Look at this AV. He's got that Indiana, Washington, Yam Sensei. Look at that. That's right. I see you, Yam. And Mendoza's going to go to the Raiders. Neo Nero, yo.
Bro, what's up, man?
Jim Sleazy. Good to see you, man.
Yam up in there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tia, what's up going on? How you doing?
Tia?
Jack, what's up, everybody? Good to see you, man. Listen.
That sounds right. Jack of Spades. Jack, you read it? Was that
I don't remember it.
Don't be a minister South Central? Or
drinking gin and juice in the hood. Amir, what's up, Amir? Let's go. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, Brody. Good to see you. Yes. WB, Steve, and Dev. Timmy, what's up, Timmy? Good to see you, man. Are we getting another C? What do you mean a C? We getting another C. Center. Oh.
Yeah, with our first pick, by the way, probably knowing us.
No,
I mean, it'd be like a Josh Rebus type of.
Fred, the expert in the Washington Football Addicts football group, Matt Rennie will be respectable next year.
Nah, bro, no, it won't, bro. They 100%. All these motherfuckers coming here, rates gonna go down.
Yeah,
Ryan gonna get slower and everything as soon as they come to Washington.
Good, Ryan. Sup, y'all? Crashing weather. Dev, it was 82 degrees here yesterday. Okay, yesterday,
like
82.
We got the same weather y'all.
No, Dev, it snowed today.
Yeah, it was 30-something degrees here.
The biggest temperature swing I want to think in DMV history. Give or take.
Everybody going to the flu in that motherfucker this week.
This is what's hilarious.
Yeah.
I came home last night after midnight, and it was like 70 degrees out.
Beautiful.
Oh shit! Breaking news. We just signed Ayuk. We just signed Brandon Ayuk.
Dev, you can't even let me do the breaking news.
I'm joking. We did not.
We did not. Don't.
We did not.
Don't do that.
It did not happen, by the way.
Don't do that. All right. Let me get the kill the music.
All right. So yeah, I came home. It was 70 degrees last night. I woke up this morning. It was 40. And it was raining. I went to the gym. I come out of the gym. It's now 35, and sleet is attaching to my car.
Ooh.
I had ice on my car. I was like, "What is this?"
But not on your wrist.
What is going on? Welcome to Virginia.
Still ain't as cold. Still ain't as cold as you feel. Cold as ice.
Ice cold. Yam said first day put him to sleep. I'm telling you, the first day was very nonchalant. It was very, it just kind of a smooth rollout. It was nothing crazy. But then shit to the moon. Greg Delaney, I was nervous early until I saw the Owe signing. Owe. Yeah. Marcus. People was on Adam, but he had youth and speed. Yes, man. People wanted his head on a stick. The memes were coming out.
Yeah, I'm people. For everybody want to know, my name is I am people.
I was thinking of so how we thought we have all this money, we weren't spending nothing. Phil, you're not a huge office guy. Dev, you're probably in much of the office like me. Remember the episode where Michael Scott found out if he didn't spend the budget for that year, he could either get a copier for the office, new chairs, or he could get a bonus for himself.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe Adam Peter discovered if I don't spend this money, I can get a bonus. Timmy didn't call for AP's job, but I definitely called him almost made because we did miss out on a bunch of other signings. We missed out on a lot of the Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce we missed out on.
He got $29 million, bro, for he's never caught over like 45 catches.
Yeah, it was too much money.
It's crazy. And then on top of it, they doubled down by getting rid of the most productive receiver for peanuts because they were scared that they weren't going to resign
Michael Pittman.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. You got rid of the better receiver. Yeah. It was. I'm wondering why we didn't get that guy. They got like a 6th-round pick for him or some shit.
I don't even know. I couldn't tell you. Tell you. Phil, Fred said he needs his damn jacket. The Hawk was out.
Fred. Yeah, I worked the heavy bag at the gym.
Yim says I was outside in that snow. It sucked. It was at least here, Phil. It was coming down hard.
It snowed a little bit here, but nothing stuck. Sleeting like mad. It was ice everywhere.
Nothing stuck. But let's see who else we got going on. What's up, Jason Donaway? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in from the Facebook. I want everyone to know Phil is signing with AEW, and I'm going to be his manager. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Trent Phoenix back in action, coming out of retirement.
Hey, pay-per-views this weekend. Great time to debut.
My only grievance is the Aquanco signing. Does this mean Senate is still going to be underused? We're going to talk about that, but I'm a little sad that we got Chig. Although I love Chig, I like Chig. He's a University of Maryland guy. He's a Terp. Like Nick Cross, he's from Bowie. He's new tight end 1. He's a better Zach Ertz, and so Senate's going to take another back seat. So we'll see. We're going to talk about that here shortly. I do want to talk about Senate a lot, but Mike's Peter was off his Thanos, so they called me a madman. Yeah, I saw your stuff on Facebook, Mike. You kind of called some of that stuff too, man. C-Rod's going to do well in Jacksonville. Hate to see him bounce. Yeah, Liam Cohen's going to have him doing pretty well.
They all said that about De'Ami Brown.
Yeah. De'Ami Brown might be a free agent too, I think. Y'all going to London? Andy is getting us field passes. I would love to go to London.
Someone said De'Ami Brown. It's like someone on Facebook, I think it was Tim Calloway, says, now all we got to do is bring De'Ami Brown home. And I said, to the retirement home?
Bring Kirk Cousins home, be back home.
No, we already got Marcus Mariota. We don't need Kirk.
No, man. All right, let's get to some of these signings here. I think
Trent Williams is available.
You think so?
Yeah, 100%. They said
he is available.
Yeah, they said they would trade him.
All right, re-signings here.
Yay!
Here are the Commanders' re-signings. We started out getting our own people. Tress Way's coming back. Everyone loves Tress, right? That's a good thing. Just for a 1-year deal. So I want to see him retire, Commander. Hopefully he can retire, Commander. We'll see. Andrew Wiley. Kind of surprising on this one. Guard tackle, 2 years, 6.
I mean, that gave me a mild case of indigestion, but as long as he's,
for sure.
If he's there just to, be a practice guy.
Yeah.
On the second string, I'm fine.
Regardless, it's depth. He knows the offense. He knows the people. So he knows Jaden. I think it'll be fine. Allegretti, 2-year deal. He's locked in. Re-signed Deatrick Wise, defensive end, for a year.
I was happy about that.
I feel like that one. Shy Tuttle, defensive tackle, re-signed for 1 year. Didn't know I couldn't tell you who that guy is. So don't even ask. Don't even ask who Shy Tuttle is because I don't know. Drake Jackson signed for 1 year. We brought him on towards the end of the season. He actually played really well. I think it was Deb. I was pointing this out to you. Like, where did this dude come from? He played pretty well towards the very back end of the season. Jake Moody.
Yeah, he's coming off injury. So
yeah, Jake Moody.
I didn't hear anything about that, and I was wondering if we got a kicker. I saw that
Jake Moody re-signed for 1 year.
It was a case of a kicker sucked in one place and is great in another. He sucked in San Francisco, came here,
did pretty well. Yeah, so. did fairly well, and everyone's favorite Treylon Burks, 1 year, $4 million. I think that's the amount we kind of talked about that would be a pretty good depth signing for us. Wide receiver 4. If someone gets hurt, you can get bumped up to like 3A, 3B. Harmless, low risk, high reward signing. So we didn't know if we were going to bring him back.
People after the season wanted him on like a 4-year deal. I'm like,
wide receiver 2 done. Come on now.
Come on. 10 catches on 22 targets does not make you a number 2.
Ain't a whole lot.
I need to see more.
Fred says Chig 89 speed, 91 acceleration. He's fast, dude. He can run after the catch. Unlike, no Yacky Zacky. That's Chig's forte.
We're gonna lower all that shit.
Ryan says you can't compare De'Ami to C-Rod. Chris produced when he was on the field. I think you got something there, Ryan. Produce more
we
than
don't want to hear you. We don't want to hear you backtrack, Phil. We know how you feel about De'Ami.
Yeah. Yeah,
I was saying did you really call what C-Rod did? Production.
Yeah.
He had a couple of good games. But really.
Yep.
A lot of just running into the back of defenders, or it's like running into the back of linemen for 2 yards. We'll see.
Yeah. Yam's hoping that Surratt could slip to us in the third, but I'm seeing he's being linked to either Joe Coleman or Mekhi Lemon. Yeah, Surratt's that receiver from Indiana. Yeah. I forget his first name.
I like the Arkansas running back too, man. If we don't get love,
Mike Washington.
Yeah, he's fucking dope.
Yeah, man.
He had a better combine than Love, dog. And all this talking about love. This guy's fucking
If we go wide receiver in the first round, I think we're getting Mike Washington as our running back.
Well, Mike Washington, we ain't got a second round pick, bro.
No, but I don't know if he'll be that high. We'll get to this later.
Isn't he like the second best running back in the draft?
I don't know. We signed Rashad White though. We'll get to that.
Yeah, but he's like a third down back.
Yeah. We brought back Laramie Tunsil. This was a big one. You need your left tackle. You need your blind side protected to your quarterback. And 2 years, $60.2 million. He's the highest paid left tackle. I want to say again. He's done it a few times as far as his AAV. But Tunsil's back. Mariota's back. We got our backup quarterback. I was wondering who that was going to be this year. As you see, it was like last year. Incentives built in. 7 million worth up to 11.
His downside there is lower. His downside guarantee of 7.
Yeah, let's hope that we don't see him play. I think we saw him play too much last year. And then Trent Scott re-signed for 1 year. So Trent Scott actually tested the market, and it didn't work out too well for him.
Was Trent Scott a Redskin also?
No.
Tim Settles was a Redskin commander and a football teamer.
I don't know if Tim Settle was a
100%. Yes, he was. He was here.
Was he?
Yeah.
He
was
was
here before Ron.
Okay. I mean, I knew he was a
him, Terry, Tress Wade.
Trent Scott was a football teamer.
He was a Redskin and a football teamer, and now he's a commander.
No, he was not a Redskin.
100% sure. Tim Scott. Oh, Tim. I'm sorry. Settles was definitely a fucking Redskin, bro.
I don't remember. He was on the 2018 team.
100%. The rookie. We drafted him.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. And
he was drafted by the Chargers. He was drafted by the Chargers.
Yeah, but he was traded at the Charger day. He was traded at the draft, right? We got him
2023, bro.
Nah, Tim Settles. Is that his name?
Tim Settles.
No, I'm sorry. Look at Trent Scott.
Junior.
Yeah, I'm talking about Tim Settles.
You said that Trent Scott was also a Redskin.
Oh, my bad.
Come on now.
I was asking about Trent Scott, but I knew Trent Settles was. Oh, yeah.
No,
it's Settles, McLaurin, Allen, Payne, Tressway, right? Those are the ones that was all three?
What are you asking? They're what?
All three Redskins, Commanders, and football teams, right?
Tress was.
It's Tress, Terry, Payne, Allen.
But Allen's gone. He's done.
No, but he still was all three, though. He was still all three. Was Rodriguez? No.
I don't know.
No.
That's too much to think about.
Yeah.
Greg Delaney says, what's up with the center position? Is Allegretti playing center? I think that's the rumor that's going out right now. Allegretti's going to be the center.
Boo.
Or I've also heard Brandon Coleman. Brandon Coleman, who we drafted 2 years ago.
Do you trust it?
I don't know.
If he can do it.
I mean,
if he can do it.
You don't even stay on the field 5 straight games.
Yeah, but remember, in his limited playing time, he did really well last year.
Yeah,
remember they benched him, made him inactive to kind of slap him in the face and wake him up.
Yeah, Mike says Settle was drafted in 2018. So
Settle
was drafted the same year as Payne. So okay, he was all three. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Marcus. Marcus says Chig reminds me of a healthy Jordan Reed. Yeah, I think Jordan might be. I don't know. Chig is way more athletic and built.
A crazy thing, Jordan Reed was a quarterback in college, man.
Yam says, do we know Davion Gauze? If not, look him up. Sophomore running back transfer from UNC to NC State, going to be a top 5 in either 27-20. I never heard of him, dude.
We got one.
Never heard of him, but I have to check him out. Davion Gauze. I'll type that in. Jason says too big. I think he's talking about Chig versus Jordan Reed. Jordan Reed was taller too.
Yeah.
Remember, Jordan Reed was a quarterback.
Quarterback in Florida behind Cam Newton and Tim Tebow and Chris Leak.
That's right.
And all of them dudes.
Turn tight end. But that was the signings, man. Are any of these surprise you guys at all? By any chance?
Andrew Wiley.
Okay, that's fair.
That surprises me just because
I don't know.
Some of that surprises me because we signed. I guess because that surprises me. We kept him. We kept Trent Scott, but we didn't keep Chris Paul.
I tell you, I think Chris Paul may still come back.
No,
now, did he really? Chris Paul? I thought he was still a free agent. I didn't know somebody picked him up.
Maybe not. I don't know.
But I understand the Wiley thing because I think he played pretty good last year, and he only is costing you like $3 million a fucking year.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's like a swing guard tackle type of position he'll be playing. Allegretti moving to center is crazy. I expect when he came back, he'd be playing guard. If we
remember Brandon Coleman too. Brandon Coleman could move into center as well. Like
Allegretti, I think, started one of the Super Bowls at center because the Pro Bowl center they had at Chiefs was out.
Yeah,
I think he started the Super Bowl at center.
Chris Paul is still a free agent, but he's linked to like 3 different teams.
Yeah.
So I hope maybe it's one of those situations where Washington is waiting to see what he gets and tries to match it.
Yeah,
they still have all their money is backloaded, all their contracts, it seems, because they still have like $50 to $60 million.
True.
They could literally go out and get, if they wanted him back, they could. If he wanted to be back and they offered him money, he could be back.
Amir said Tressway, Settle, Payne, Allen, McLaurin, Kerrigan, if you count him as a coach, all 3 team names. So that's a good pull on Kerrigan too, Amir. Jason says Chris Paul took Coleman's job. Yeah.
Right. I don't know if he took it though, but he did have it.
Coleman isn't agile enough for center. That was his problem though. His feet are a little slow. But I don't know where I read it.
He's agile enough for guard, but not center. Am I fucked up on that?
I feel like
the more agile guy plays guard because you pull.
No, maybe there's something about the technique of snapping the ball then popping up.
Yeah, but you ain't got to really pull as a center.
No,
very seldom.
Well, you know what? I don't know what this offense is going to be.
We did it
Cliff's
like
offense
3 games.
Yeah,
we did for like 3 games. You never seen it again.
Yeah,
maybe that's why B-Ass got fucking his ass out.
Turnstile Wiley. Yeah, Wiley is a what?
Yeah, the Glock
30-time Glock Dookie Award veteran winner in this
two-time. Woo!
Adam still thinks he'll sign a veteran center. Remember we were in on the Linderbaum. Linderbaum sweepstakes with the going from the Chargers to the Raiders.
Right.
So he was the number 1 center. I'm honestly, when we're talking about re-signings, I'm actually shocked we didn't re-sign Tyler Biotic. I'm shocked we didn't re-sign him.
What are you talking about? He didn't have to be re-signed. We cut him. He wasn't a free agent at all, bro. They cut him.
Why is he not on this team is what I'm saying.
They cut him for $6 million savings, bro.
But why?
He did not have a good year last year.
Yeah,
but he got signed probably within how many hours of us releasing him?
He was still a top 5 center, bro.
28 years old. He was a very decent center.
Some of the best cap space in the league. You wanted to save $5-6 million.
That's what I'm saying. So what is your plan to replace him?
I think they thought they had Linderbaum.
That's why. They did
the same thing with fucking Debo. They had him for $12 million, just like Peanuts was number 2.
Yeah, they could have extended him for 1 more year, and they chose not to.
It doesn't make sense. There's no way you get him for under $12 million now, or anybody to play a position under $12 million.
There you go, Dev. Jason Donovan. Dev, look at Linderbaum's highlights. He got paid big because his pulling ability.
Yeah, that's him.
There's nothing more sexier than a damn lineman who can pull his ass off.
Man,
I'm telling you, man.
Got paid $28 million when the highest paid center at the time was making like 18. Right. They could have paid him 18 to $19 million, and he would have been the highest paid center in the league. And they offered this motherfucker $28 million to play center.
You mean Baltimore?
No,
I'm sorry, the Raiders. Yeah, they overpaid.
Wow, by $10 million over market value.
Yeah, a lot of people overpaid big time in this free agency. Yeah. That's why Adam Peters didn't get a lot of the guys that we thought we were going to get.
Remember, we offered more for Pierce than the Colts did.
Yeah.
Thank God we didn't get that.
He chose to stay. What's up, Cade? Cade's one of my newfound friends today.
Oh my God.
He says Brian Thomas Jr. trade going to be so sweet.
Man, what are you going to give up for him? What are you going to give up for him?
Hey, you give him Payne in a pick.
You out of your mind, man. There's no way I'll give a sometimes Pro Bowl tackle under the age of 30 years old and a pick for a nigga that can't even crack the rotation for Jacksonville receiver. This nigga might be Josh Dotson.
Brian Thomas?
He might be Josh Dotson. Dude, he had a good rookie year like Josh Dotson.
And he had some injuries.
He was ass.
He had some injuries in that.
He got thoroughly benched, bro.
No, dude. Brian Thomas had injuries. No.
He got thoroughly benched, bro.
He's not happy.
He got because he got thoroughly benched.
But no,
a whole new regime came in Jacksonville and he got benched, bro. And then I'm hurt. This nigga got benched, bro.
No, he had 3 injuries last year: a wrist injury, he had a shoulder injury, and an ankle injury. He missed 3 games last year, Dad.
Right, he had 13 games. He unplayed. He was not good for 13 fucking games, bro. He was not good for 14 games. He has 17 this shit now. 14 games he played. He was not good in.
Let's see.
Put his stats up next to McCaffrey's. I bet McCaffrey had a better year than him.
Dude, 700 yards receiving. McCaffrey, that was last year.
This last year just passed 26. He had 700 yards.
700 yards, 2 touchdowns.
No way. Receiving?
Yes. 14 games.
What did McCaffrey have?
It wasn't because of rushing.
Dude. And then the year before that, he had 1,300 yards.
Nobody cares about the year before last.
1,300 yards and 10 touchdowns. I don't care what he did. More than Terry has ever had. So
I don't care what he. Yeah, it's not hard to get me off Terry bandwagon. But I'm saying there's no way, dog. There's no way I give you a sometimes Pro Bowl tackle for a third receiver.
He ain't a third receiver.
Or a number 2 receiver. There's no way I do that, bro. You can get Payne. You ain't getting no picks.
Luke McCaffrey had 200 yards last year.
You ain't getting no. I was just trolling, but you ain't getting no fucking. You ain't getting no pick and Payne for a number 2 receiver, bro. That's wild. That's wild shit. Pick up Diggs or fucking the other dude from San Francisco or somebody, dog. That's crazy.
I mean, he was barely the second. Man, I mean, even when he missed all those games, Dev, he was barely behind in yardage for being the leading receiver on his team. So you giving us a number 2 receiver that might catch 60 balls. He's a number 1 receiver.
Our best receiver, our best defensive player last year was Payne, bro.
We ain't gonna trade for him. That's the bottom line. But I'd take
honestly, you want to trade somebody for Thomas? Trade fucking Terry.
No.
Hear me out. Hear me out on why. I love Terry, and I think it's crazy to even think about trading him, honestly. But here's the story why you should.
You said it wouldn't take much to get you off the Terry bandwagon.
Wait. Here's the reason why you should, though, because Terry's old, and you gotta pay Terry $37 million next year, bro.
He's not going to be
not coming back next year.
He's coming back. He's coming back on a cheaper deal.
No, he's not coming back cheaper. Terry's not going to come back cheaper. Terry's going to ask for still $30 million because that's the going rate. He's going to produce.
If you see this last year, then yeah.
I'm telling you, bro.
What's up, Cody?
Terry's not going to be here next year, bro. That's why they're eager to get a receiver. Trade fucking Terry for him.
Eager beaver.
You could probably get them to give you a number 1 pick and Thomas for Terry.
Terry ain't worth a number 1 pick. Not right now. I think he was.
But you was going to give them a Pro Bowl nose tackle under the age of 30.
Deron Payne?
Or two-time.
Dude, we have like 50 tackles on this roster now. We don't need Deron Payne.
He's a way better player at this point in his career than Thomas is, bro.
Yeah, but they both have Deron Payne's deal is excuse me.
Right, which is why I said I give him Payne, and that's it, dog. You're not getting a pick with him. That's crazy. I think that's wild, man.
I mean, this is Payne's deal is guaranteed this year, and then
next year it's like $27 million or some shit.
It's 20. It goes up to 21 million next year.
Right? Yeah.
No. 27.
Yeah, he's not.
No, it's 27.9 this year. Just cap it. Yeah. Get rid of him now, dude.
No, I understand.
$28 million.
If you want to trade Payne, I'm with it. You're not getting a pick in Payne though, bro. I'm not throwing MSG.
It don't matter, Dev. I don't think we're going to trade for Brian Thomas Jr. anyways. But
I give a third.
We'll see.
I'll give you a third.
How about we trade first and Brian Thomas with Jacksonville? So I don't know what Jacksonville's pick is. You talking about swapping first? And
what are they picking?
Let's see. Jacksonville draft picks 2026. They are picking. Oh, they don't have a first round pick this year.
Yeah,
they got it. That's how they got Travis Hunter last year. So
that's
not going to work.
You think there's any chance we trade up?
You didn't forget how to play football. That's right. No, from 7. I mean,
could you use Payne for that? Paying
you could, but most of the time they do it with draft capital.
No, I understand why you would trade Payne because of the contract situation, and we are deep at tackle. But I'm saying I wouldn't do that and a pick. We don't have assets as it is. You're giving our best defender
it would be a future and pick, clearly. Future 27 pick. We don't have a lot of. We have 5 picks 6 picks. 1, 3, 3, 6, 6, 7.
Keep in mind, people, there's post June 1st cuts and all that wonderful stuff. So
there's a whole another wave of free agency going to happen after the draft too.
Yeah,
people start getting cut.
We'll find a center. We'll find everything else we need.
If we cut Deron with the post June 1st designation, his dead cap is only 5.6.
Right, that's why he's not getting cut. That's why he's not getting cut.
Or you trade him. You trade him and get something out of it. That's what the Niners want to do with Brandon Ayuk. They're like, we could cut him today.
And no one's going to take on the $27 million.
Listen, Ayuk, that's all there's some stupid team might. Team might.
Also, you got till June 1st to make the decision.
You do, but someone could be like, "Oh, I panicked. I didn't get the receiver I want in the draft. I need to."
If I was San Fran, I'd do that too, bro.
Yeah, why not?
Because of what Ayuk did. Ayuk fucked him out of the last year. He got that. He's held out for the extension. He tore all his shit. It didn't show up for rehab or meetings. It was hanging out with Daniels fishing and doing all kinds of crazy videos of ice cream cones and shit on AI.
Yeah, I don't know. He crashed out, man. He crashed.
Right.
Out. So did you watch the TJ Houshmandzadeh video? Did you watch it?
Yeah.
His coach. So
I get why San Francisco will be like, we're going to release him, but it's going to probably be whatever we want to. I got till June 1st to do it.
Yeah. Fred says a good wide receiver, Dan's highly valuable. WTF, trade Terry, man. Bye. Talking to you, Dev.
No, man, I don't want to trade Terry. I'm just saying, if you're going to trade somebody, it makes more sense to trade a nigga that's not going to be back. Like, there's no way Terry comes back next year unless something happens to him where he has to take a substantial, like he gets injured where we can get him on a prove-it deal or some shit. Like there's no way he takes under $30 million. Like there's no, and you shouldn't pay him that much. I love Terry, but he's right now. If Terry makes $37 million, he's the worst $37 million receiver in the history of the NFL, dog.
Yeah,
I'm just being honest with you.
His cap hit this year is
the 20s this year, right?
18.
Yeah, it's
next year. Well, our out is between seasons, and if we pay him, he goes to
37,
34, 28, or turn 34 million in 27, 39.5 in 28.
Right, gotta go, bro. And none of that's guaranteed, by the way. So if you don't give it to him, he's gonna hold out.
Yeah, for that money.
100% he's gonna hold out next year.
That's why people say this might be his last year.
That's what I'm saying. Again, I'm not advocating trading Terry, but from a business perspective, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Who on the team could you get the most for? Receivers doing what Terry has been an all NFL receiver, all pro receiver, right? Last year when Daniel's rookie year, didn't he make all pro that year, second team or some shit?
I think so.
So that dude, guys, they're all pros and all stars and $1,000 receivers. They go for first round picks in today's NFL, bro.
Yeah.
You could probably get a first for Terry. Somebody would pay that. Jacksonville might trade you a pick and Thomas Warren, dog, and you can use that pick to pick Lemon or Tyson.
I mean, I put it this way.
I'm just saying.
DK Metcalf wasn't a first rounder.
They didn't give a first round pick for DJ Metcalf?
No, DK was a second rounder.
No, I'm saying what Pittsburgh gave for him.
A second rounder, a seventh, and they swapped sixth. So it was just volume. They got volume.
So, yeah. So would you take 3 draft picks, include one of them being a second day pick for Terry?
Yeah.
I'm just saying what I'm saying.
You're playing for the future.
He's not gonna
only if that means you'd have to do it before the draft so you can get your first round pick on a wide receiver. So there's a lot of line playing there.
No, I mean, yeah,
it ain't gonna happen. So it doesn't matter.
It ain't gonna happen. I mean, it might.
Amir says you have 2 years of sample size of Brian Thomas. You want to crucify him for missing due to injury, but excuse Jaden Daniels. There you go, Doug. That's pointed at you.
I never excuse
Mr. I hate Brian Thomas Jr.
I never excuse Jaden Daniels for being hurt.
He missed 3 games.
Milk, bro. We was on here talking about he need to play hurt. What you tripping? Football players play football. Herm Edwards.
Guaranteed. Yeah, I think that's why. Yeah, all of it. Wait, his.
Yeah. Next year is not guaranteed. The 37 next year he's going to get not guaranteed. There's no way he plays under a not guaranteed contract next year, bro. He's
only 44 million is guaranteed. So
he is going to sit the fuck out next year, bro. He's going to hold out unless he gets an extension. Now, do you extend Terry? Because he's going to ask for 30 million, dog.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's why I said the most logical thing to do with Terry, probably trade him. Sucks to say it out loud.
Yeah. Caesar, what's up, Caesar? Cesar. We trade down to get a third and use that third to trade Brian Thomas Jr. and maybe Payne. That's a possibility, man. We have 2/3 already this year. 1, 3, 3, 6, 6, 7. What's your thoughts on Love at 7? Listen, I am in on Jeremiah Love at 7 now because I mean, I would prefer a wide receiver, and I don't know if it's Tyson or Tate. I mean, Love, people have Love going at 4 to Tennessee.
I don't think that's too high for Love, but you think 7 is too high for Tate?
Oh, Tate. It's an argument of who's the best wide receiver. Is it Tate or Tyson?
I think 7 is too high for all the receivers.
I mean, Tate is a better version of. People are saying Tate's a better version of Terry McLaurin. He's 6'3", 6'3". Okay, his comp right now, people I'm saying is George Pickens. He catches with his hands, not with his body. He's a very good route runner. Gets bodied at the line a little bit, but I like Jeremiah Love at 7. Now that we have Rashad White, I thought maybe that meant less chances for Love at 7. But listen, we short up the defense on free agency. It's gonna be enough. It's gonna be offense.
I think that's the offense, but I don't think that getting a running back did not preclude us from drafting Love because the running back we got is mostly.
No, I'm with you.
And by the way, no one's caught more passes out of the backfield except for Run DMC and I think Kamara. I think it's two. There's only 2 running backs in the NFL that have caught more passes out of the backfield in the last 4 years.
Then who?
Than the running back we just picked up from Tampa Bay.
Oh, Rashad White. Yeah, he did everything. He was a He split time with Bucky Irving in Tampa, and our guys, the Buccaneers. We should probably talk to the Buccaneers about him sometime.
I think he got 170 carries last year, and I think
he was
got like 180 something. So
Bucky got hurt for a few games, and he started. He had like 700-800 all-purpose yards like 3 years in a row. He's a solid back.
He's more Eckler.
Yeah.
I think that's the way. I think he's going to be the third down back, and I think Bill at this point is probably our first and second down back. And if you were to get Love, it moves him to a backup running back.
That's what I'm saying.
And then your boy still being the third down back.
Third down back. That's
and then you can also use Bill on kick returns with Lane. So I think that's in a perfect world. That's how it sets up. But they've never drafted anyone we thought they would draft in the first round, dog. I would be surprised if we just go some weird ass fucking position like long snapper or some shit. I don't know.
I mean,
or trade. It's logically smart business decision will be to trade back, right?
No, bro, we need a dog, man.
We need a blue chip player.
We need a blue chip player.
I think so too.
It's not maybe next year you trade back. We got to get someone, dude.
Yeah.
Offense, Jaden needs.
I would. Who would you, Phil?
Yeah.
Who is your top 5? Give me a 3. Who's your top 3 picks that you would be cool with getting at 7? If they're there.
Jeremiah Love.
I agree with that one.
They didn't address
David Bailey.
Okay.
Caleb, what'd you say?
David Bailey.
I like him. I don't think he'll be
And what's the dude? The Ruben Bain.
See, I wouldn't take Ruben Bain. Those measurables.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
He screams Brian a rock pole, and which he's a sometimes all-star, solid fucking player. Don't get me started. Yeah. No disrespect, but I wouldn't want to draft Brian Rockpole at 7. I feel like
Ruben Bain gets compared to no, who's the guy?
They're gonna say Parsons.
No, the guy from the Ravens who was there forever.
Suggs.
Yeah.
Suggs had
Terrell Suggs.
But I feel like Bain. I know a lot of people are saying he's like Parsons.
I like that comparison.
Parsons had extremely short arms too. That was kind of the knock. But the thing about Parsons is in college, Parsons was a middle fucking linebacker. That's what he got drafted as. He kind of flunked down to an edge because he became so great at that. It wasn't like that's what they drafted him to do. So that's why I can't really compare Parsons' short ass arms to Baines. Baines is crazy. He has
it's a metric. It's a metric. People
has the worst measurables ever, dog. So he's either I don't know. Like I said, I feel like it's Brian Rockpole. I feel like he's gonna have a long career and be pretty solid, but I don't know if he's 7. If you trade down and get him, I'd be cool with that. I need to get like a game trade like Caleb Downs, or Caleb Downs, my opinion, probably the best player in the draft. I take Lenore too, the corner.
No, I'm telling you, I go offense. You've short up. Actually, let me go to the next one to show you guys.
Love is probably the pick.
Let's look at actual free agent signings, and then we'll talk about what the balance is, because I think that kind of puts it in perspective. Just a reminder, while y'all watching here, for all you new to the show, man, please like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. If you haven't noticed my hat, my wife got me this cherry blossom.
Yeah, I didn't know
Commander's little thing. Phil would get the cherry blossom
home gift.
Ryan says Terry is gone. I don't see him retiring here. We'll see, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Salah is taking defense for sure.
Hey Phil, what's that toy behind you on your shoulder, dog? What has that been?
That
Coco be wearing?
No.
DM likes Tyson.
This is a gift given to me.
The
Ultimate Warrior. That's pretty dope.
Go crazy.
You, Hulk Hogan. You into the dark. Hulk Hogan.
DM says, I don't see Love getting to us. Like I said, I've seen Jonah Coleman link to us. We'll see. Tennessee. I've seen Tennessee mocked Love at 4, but there's also like, why wouldn't you get Cam Ward a receiver? Because he doesn't really have anyone to throw to. So I don't know. Lil C White, what's up, man? Ain't seen you in a minute.
I see somebody trading up to Tennessee to get Love.
Well, that's why someone
could be us.
If you know first round mock, his name is Daniel Kelly. His Twitter handle, he goes, I used to be an NFL scout, a former NFL scout. People kind of mock him for it. He said the Commanders should trade whatever it costs to go get Jeremiah Love at 4 this year.
I agree, kind of,
because he is that sort of a game changer on the field. I got to go back and watch his stuff at Notre Dame, because I mildly watched him, but I didn't like, oh,
I don't know. I don't think he's Saquon. I didn't see it.
Is like a Bijan. Remember, like people Bijan Robinson height.
If you were to put these high drafted scouted running backs in order, man, Saquon, Bijan, even the dude that went to Gianti.
Ashton Jansen.
I think his college tape was better, but right under that, I'd say Love what he had he has like a little more balance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But man, I think like Janty and them were probably, in my opinion,
Mike Washington though. I like Mike. I saw Mike Washington.
Yeah. I would consolation prize. I would take. He's not going to be there in the third round, bro. You might have to trade him.
Take those threes and make it a 2.
Right. That's the only way I think you get them. If we got out of there with fucking if we trade back and able to either get Lemon or Tate and still get your boy from Arkansas, bro.
Yeah, it'd be kind of sick. Kind of sick, man.
I was cooking with grease.
Yeah, I agree. What about the code talker? What's up? So after the season, they should move Terry to slot wide receiver to prolong his career, retain a good wide receiver, reduce his compensation. We need his replacement. That's not a bad strategy, man. Someone else said that too. Terry is destined to be a slot receiver soon.
No, man.
He's still pretty quick though.
I don't feel like he finds the holes in the zone. I think he just catches the ball. Like I don't ever see him like duck down in traffic and just catch a ball like in the little crack. I don't see
like those little slot receivers.
Yeah, I don't really. That's why I think low key Diggs will be fucking perfect.
Stephon Diggs.
He would be perfect.
Yeah.
He was good in the locker room for the Bills, and he came off the ACL, which is supposed to be your down year. He actually had 1,000 yards, bro.
He was healthy.
He got 1,000 yards. I know he beat up his cook or some shit allegedly. I don't know if that's what's holding him back, but I feel like Diggs would be I think he's probably gonna go to the Ravens. It just feels very Raven-y.
Ravens. That's so Ravens.
It feels like a Ravens type of player. Yeah, I like Kamara. By the way, might be a June 1st casualty soon. So,
yeah, he could retire and be happy, man. I like Kamara, but why he's saying Rashad White catch the ball like Kamara and blocks like Clinton Porter? So that's quite the duo.
Yeah. Third down back.
We all knew how well Clinton blocked, man.
What's that dude we had that was real good for McKissick? That one good time,
A.D. McKissick.
And he was so dope. 1 year.
Chris Thompson Jr., man.
Yeah, for 1 year. Chris Thompson looked like the best player in the NFL.
17 for Chris Thompson. Yeah.
Like 8 weeks, man. He looked like the best player in the NFL,
that's
bro.
On that run with Kirk, man.
Yeah.
He was unstoppable.
Yeah, he broke it.
Injuries caught up too.
Yeah, fucked up.
Amir says, sucks to say it out loud. Truth hurts for Terry. If JD shows last year with injuries was a fluke, he's eligible for extension after this season. You get it done sooner and set the market then. Yeah, the sooner you sign Jaden Daniels, the better. Remember, Trevor Lawrence got signed after his 3rd year. They didn't wait for year 4. They didn't wait for year 5.
And I still don't think that's worth it. I know he had a good year last year.
You locked him in, though. You locked him in and got ahead of the market.
He is still overpaid. He's still, man, he's got to be a top 3 quarterback still paid now?
No, his salary was very, very friendly.
Really? Hold on, look at it, man.
I mean, you're paying Daniel Jones $50 million. Come on, is that worth? Is he worth $50 million a year? Hell no.
It's funny because Mark Zealand pointed out that Evan Canty and Michelle Evan Cohen said that Commander said the worst free agent period in any team.
Well,
and then the guy from Yahoo Sports, Schwab. Said that we rated our free agency period a B, and he only gave 4. He only gave 4 teams an A.
Nah, he ain't getting paid a lot, man.
Huh?
He gave us a B grade for free agency so far. So, what's good and what's bad according to these analysts just depends upon.
I give it a C, man. Only because, man. Like
I give it a B. I give it a solid B.
Defensively, we didn't really lose anyone from last year. Honestly, that was like, unless you count Wagner, but we gained, you know what I'm saying? So it helped out. We gained about 4 or 5 guys that could probably start or play starting snaps, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But on offense, man, we lost 2 and 3 receiver, number 1 tight end. We replaced that one. We lost our 2nd and 3rd running back, if not our 1st and 2nd running back, however you want to put those in order. We lost our starting guard and our starting center. They have not replaced any of that.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? So that's why I can't give them a B, because it's not good. What the fuck are you gonna do? You ain't got 7 draft picks. So you know what I'm saying? So I feel like our line has gotten worse as of now. Now I don't know what they're going to do between now and draft and September, but our receiving core has gotten worse. And those two things didn't have to get worse because you could have kept Biadasz and fucking the Debo. Like a lot of things I don't get. But if you just want to judge it on defense, okay, yeah, I'll give you a B. I even give you an A. Yeah, I think we need a corner. I think there has to be a corner over 6 foot. You know, you can't have 2 5'7", 5'8" guys at corner, dog. That's seems crazy. But
they didn't show it. They kind of short up safety with Nick Cross.
Yeah, but would that exclude you from taking Caleb Downs, bro?
Man,
see what I'm saying?
I don't think so.
Would Caleb Down be our best defensive player if we drafted him?
You don't know how rookie's going to perform. It's hard to answer that question. But let's go over these signings here real quick. It was predominantly defense for the most part. But Amik Robinson, quarterback, 2 years, $16 million, 9.3 guaranteed. One of the best signings, Odafe Owe, 4 years, $100 million. We got a bona fide edge rusher. It takes the need out of the draft to go edge rusher very high and quickly. So,
and it looks like
Bailey, Bain, like those guys are not as important now that you have Owe for 4 years.
Bang.
Brought back Big Tim Settle, Virginia Tech Hokie, who left and went to Houston. Now he's back. 3 years, $24 million. Defensive tackle. To me, there's a lot of defensive tackles on this team now. Johnny Newton's still around. Deron Payne's still here. I'm sure I can't remember the rest of the guys on the roster, but
Payne, you have Payne, Tuttle, Newton, Kinlaw.
That's right.
Tuttle.
Yep.
That's 5.
Yep.
And I keep trying to tell people, everyone's like, we're running a 3-4. No, we're not running a typical 3-4. Look at all the defensive ends we've spent money on.
Yeah.
You know. Jason's Cleavon Chasen is an edge rusher. He's a linebacker, he's an edge rusher. Really. Yeah. Owe is an edge rusher. I mean, you know, it's going to be a hybrid. It's going to be a 4-3, but one of your ends is going to usually be somebody who can stand up or put his hand in the dirt.
Yep.
Which will be probably Chasen. And Owe is going to be a hand in the dirt guy. And you'll have Dorrance Armstrong will be still around too. There's going to be a lot they can do with this. You know, or they may go traditional 4-3 and just have Chasen just blitzing all the time, which means we'll be rushing 5 constantly.
Yeah. Well, that brings me to my some of the next signings here. Leo Chenal, linebacker, 3 years, $24.75. We got him at a steal. So he's a Super Bowl champion, right? He's 25 years old, athletic as hell, Wisconsin guy. He is essentially a better version of Frankie Louvu, who can do everything Franco Louvu does, and he can cover. He had a PFF coverage grade of like 73, which is insane for a linebacker.
He's a hitter.
He can do it all. He puts his hand in the dirt. He plays outside. They throw him in the middle. Like he is what I thought we would be doing with Chase Young. You know, inside outside. It's what they used to do with Aaron Donald, inside outside. But he's very athletic. It doesn't cover the gap of not having a middle linebacker still, so we don't know what's going to happen with Bobby Wagner. But it's good to have him and Louvu on the outside now. Technically, he's listed as a Sam, but he can go everywhere. Outside linebacker Cleavon Chasen, 1 year, $12 million.
That pushed Louvu back inside like he did in
I don't know, man. Once again, we don't know what Durante Jones is going to do. We talked about what his possible schemes might be, but I'm not sure how it's going to work out.
With Chenal and Louvu, you had the ability to put them anywhere.
Yeah.
And that works beautifully for me.
Yeah.
That means you can scheme up. You can run the same defense except guys in different positions doing different things. So this is
Timmy says Styles love down for him. No receiver at 7. I mean, Ayuk is available. I'm worried about Ayuk and his beef jerky knee. There's Juwan Jennings. I wouldn't mind Juwan Jennings getting paired up with Terry.
I feel like Juwan Jennings is just basically Deebo Samuels.
He'll get you 750 yards.
And I think Deebo Samuels is going to be cheaper than that.
Yeah.
That's why
he's also free agent.
That's what I'm saying. If you're going to get that guy picked Debo. He already knows your players system.
Marcus says, nice hat, Steve. Thank you, Marcus. ESPN shows Evan Canty, Michelle say we had the worst free agency period. What are they talking about? Oh yeah, Cesar brings up a good point. Diggs still does have a legal. He has some legal issues.
Yeah, I said that. That's what he beat up his chef allegedly or whatever. But other than that, like I can deal with the baby mamas. That's cool.
Yeah.
I got a couple
Tabletop Laboratories. What's up, man? Good to see you. I don't know if we've interacted before, but thank you for being here. Package Payne and Newton send something to swap up with Tennessee for 4. Love's not making it to 7. That's what I said. He's not.
I don't think he's gonna make it.
Tennessee is the mark, so that's why you got to get the 4. You got to get ahead of 4.
I live down here by Tennessee. I hear their Titans radio stuff all the time, bro. They plays like the junkies here, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you right now, they're worse than we are about love. They're like, we want love, yeah, whatever it takes, straight up, get love, whatever it takes.
Because they're still salty they don't got Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
We'll have to get with Mr. Titan and ask him who should they get. Now, tight end, Chiga Kwanko, leaving Tennessee, 3 years, $30 million. We now have a versatile receiving tight end. He's quick. He does a lot of good after the yards after catch.
Real question is, Steve, how long is it going to be till you get a jersey?
Oh man,
it's funny. Okonkwo. Someone compared him to Jordan Reed. Do you know who he reminds me of?
Delaney Fuller,
Chris Cooler.
No, think of another former Terps tight end.
Fred Davis. Or I'm sorry, Vernon Davis.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
feel like he's got the build for it. Sneaky athletic.
Vernon Davis was pretty tall, all right.
He was sneaky athletic. Vernon Davis
was like really fast though.
Yeah,
really fast, but really fast, but really tall.
So was Okonkwo.
Remember when he would get out in open space? You couldn't catch Vernon Davis. That was crazy. Too bad we got him at the end of his career, but
he still showed up a little bit.
Yeah. And then so after from Georgia, he's a Terp. Then we got Nick Cross, safety from Indianapolis, 2 years, $14 million. Nick Cross went to live from Bowie, Maryland, went to DeMatha, and then went to University of Maryland. Always has been a Redskins fan his whole life. You can go search his Twitter feed right now and type the word Redskins in. You can see when he was a young teenager, cheering for the Redskins. Redskins, you didn't do this, they didn't do that. He's a fan of this team, so he's back home. I don't know how that's going to work out. He's not like a world beater safety. He's going to be probably a starter. Do we still have Will Harris under contract?
Yep.
Okay, so he might
real fast. Rick House a free safety. He's real fast.
So there we go. He's going to be up and down. George said he's going to be up and down. There's going to be some great flashes. There's also going to be some.
Quan Martin's job's the one's in jeopardy.
Yeah, it should be as it should be.
Honestly, that's where he plays.
Yeah. As it should be, man.
I might be like slot. That might be your big corner.
Yeah. Marcus says you can sign Jaden and still use this 5th year option and money won't kick until after 5th year option. Yeah, you lock it in now. So Dev, Trevor Lawrence, the 18th highest. Yeah, that's crazy. 18. He's only making $24 million. You know who's making? Guess who's making more money than him? Jalen, Lamar, Patrick, Love, Goff, Darnold, Prescott, Josh Allen, Deshaun Watson,
everyone
Justin
else
Herbert,
better than Lawrence except for Deshaun
Kyler Murray. But I'm just saying they locked him in. They got their guy. They like him. They got him super cheap. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. Ryan says, how are we leaving out Arvell Reese? I don't think he's not going to last. I think he's going top 3.
Yeah, he's not going to last.
That's the thing, right? It would be great to have him, but I don't think he's last.
I hope he makes it that way because I don't think Tennessee would pass Arvell Reese up.
Yeah.
So that's what you hope you get by Tennessee. If you can get by Tennessee, maybe the Browns too, man, because the Browns should pick a lineman, but why would they when Love is sitting there?
Yeah. I mean, I think even after all said and done, man, we still got, Marcus said, plenty of time. We got $66 million. We have the most salary cap space in the NFL right now behind the Chargers. So, I mean, Chargers are right behind us at 63. We got plenty of it. Caesar says, it's not how they line up, it's how they wind up. Yes. Nice quote, man. I get you the all my sound bites are out of order, so I don't know where they are, but okay. There you go. Good pull on the Durante Jones, man.
Reason why.
Code Talker. We're going to run a 3-4 base plus 425. 425. It should be interesting. Look at the type of D lineman we signed. Yeah. Big boys. Charles Omenihu, 1 year, $7 million. I'll be honest, I don't know much about him. He was a late signing. I didn't pay
Cannon
attention
fodder.
to it. Cannon fodder. Can't body. Probably another depth signing. I'm telling you, we got a ton of defenders now. And then Rashad White. We talked about him earlier. He was the complimentary 1-2 punch to Bucky Irving. Bucky Irving did take a lion's share of the
he got demoted to
the
third.
carries.
Got demoted to
But
third.
he did what he was supposed to do, man. Tim loves Leo Chanel. I'm telling you, they were stacking linebackers. Chanel's going to be great. He's athletic. And I'm excited to watch him play. But out of all these free agent signings, Phil, go with you, man. Which one's your favorite?
Odafe Owe.
Odafe
is by far. I think he is. I like the pairing of him with Chase, and I like the pairing of him with
Dorrance Armstrong.
Dorrance Armstrong. I think you got so much potential there to just wreck opposing offensive lines. I like Owe a lot. I liked him coming out of Penn State. I wanted us to draft him.
Yeah, he was a 4-3 guy.
Let's look at PFF grades real quick. So he we'll call him an edge rusher.
Yeah, Owe was like a 4-3 guy too. And he was like the fastest time anybody was ever ran at edge. It was crazy. He ran some stupid.
He's super athletic.
I think it was like a 4-3. I think it was ignorant. It was faster than Montez Sweats. It broke Montez Sweats.
He is a 26th rank edge rusher, but there's some parity there. That's overall. When you're looking at run defense, he's sitting at Aminu is not too down on the run. Run defense, he didn't make it up there. Pass rush is where he's a little bit higher. He's right above Jadeveon Clowney. He's below Joey Bosa and Chase Young. So he's like 15th or 20th. But his coverage grade was terrible. I mean, who cares about coverage grade? So, and he played 538 snaps last year. So not a lot of mileage on that compared to like Jared Verse, who paid 1,026.
I mean, still, I think that he is.
Jordan McGee.
He was the Owe was definitely a how do you say this? He was a splash signing that people needed to see.
Yeah,
people needed to see a big time signing. That was one of them. Okonkwo's. I mean, you never really have a splash signing at tight end, but he was the guy we knew they wanted.
Right.
At tight end. He was another one. Nick Cross is another great. Nick Cross is fast.
Yeah.
He is field fast.
Yeah. We got a lot of fast guys, by the way.
Yeah.
Leo always fast. Leo's fast.
Play fast. Yep.
Cross is fast.
Chanel hits, but he's fast. Jason is fast in the pass rush. Yeah,
man. Speed is the theme.
We've done good. We've done good here. This is not no one should be disappointed with this free agency season. If they are, they're just trying to get engagement on Twitter.
How would you feel that pick Lenore at cornerback at 7?
I don't want a quarterback at 7.
I don't either, but I also don't want a receiver at 7. I would be, but I feel like that's the difference between what I want and what I'll be cool without complaining about. Like I wouldn't complain. Like I don't think we should take Caleb Downs anymore, even though I think he's going to be the best player in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
He and Love, I'll be okay with. Tate, I'll be okay with. It's not what I want, but I'll be okay with Tate. I'll be okay with Lenore at corner. I'll be okay with Styles. I don't think Styles will be there.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be there either.
Yeah.
Amir says we got to trade up to 3 for Love ahead of Tennessee. Trade with Arizona. Remember, so Arizona's starting quarterback. I thought it was going to be Carson Wentz, but it's going to be Jacoby Brissett. They're going to go with because they just cut Kyler Murray, released him.
Carson Wentz went to the Jets anyways, by the way.
Not Jets. Yeah, I don't know what I was talking about. It's going to be Jacoby Brissett. There was someone else. Gardner, is it Gardner Minshew who's there? Anyways, they said Jacoby Brett's going to be the quarterback. So Marcus said, Dev's right. Posted local radio stations every day. Titans radio talked about Love more than any other players in
they love that guy, dog. It's going to be
Ryan's favorite signing is Chig Been a while since we had a good tight end. I think that's eventually going to be my favorite signing too. Instead of waiting for Sinnott to develop, we're going to get someone who's already ready, and I'm sure I'm going to fall in love with him extremely fast. What about you, Deb? Who's your favorite signing of free agency? If you had to
I'm
pick.
gonna have to go. I got someone have to go to Orwell. Orwell, however his name is.
Yeah.
I like the contract. I know it says 4 years for 100 million, but it's really 6 to 8 million guaranteed for 4 years.
Yeah.
The only way he's getting that 100 million if he makes like all pro and goes to Pro Bowl like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
You know, so it hits 20 sacks. Like he would have to do a lot. And if he even got any of all that stuff, he'd be underpaid.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
So I'm like I like the Orwell trade.
Yeah.
Value.
We have a monster. Good to have a monster.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Mine is either Chig or Chanel. I'm kind of torn. I'll probably lean towards Chig because I'm a tight end guy, but I think I am very excited to watch Chanel play, man. I just watching his highlights, it just looks like, oh man, it's gonna be exciting.
It's funny because when I know a lot of people didn't know who Leo Chanel was. I remember watching him in Kansas City and just being like, this kid's good. And when I saw we signed him, I said, oh damn. We scored on that one.
We got 2 top 20 NFL free. I think him, Owe and Chanel were either top 15 or top 20.
Chanel also is one that great 2021, 22 class that came out. That has every year they've been in the NFL. Chanel's been in the NFL, he's been in the Super Bowl except last year. Last year was the first season Chanel hasn't played the Super Bowl.
Because Mahomes knee blew out. Probably would have went there again. That's wild.
That is.
That's crazy. Let's see. Caesar says Armstrong was beasting last year before he got hurt. 5.5 sacks. He was, but now we have a modern line and a better line and a modern defense. That's a good way to put it, man. Modern defense is a way to go. And what I'm excited about, a lot of the people we signed, and even going back to some of the people we, not the people we re-signed, the people we signed, they're not all 1 year deals. If you remember last year, everybody we brought in was a 1 year. You
get a 1 year deal, and you get a 1 year deal, and you get a 1 year deal.
At least with this
one, stayed, by the way.
Rashad White 1 year, Chase on 1 year. That's it. Everyone else multi-year or Ominu.
None of them came back into the 1 year deals, by the way. I don't think.
Now, every one of the people we re-signed on the first batch we just talked about, all 1 year deals, minus Laramie Tunsil, who did a 2 year extension. So all of the people we brought back 1 year deals, but these dudes,
I thought Wiley got a 2 year deal.
Wiley, I'm sorry, you're right, Phil. Nope, 2 years, 6.65. Yes, all but Tunsil and Wiley were 1 year deals. Right, good call.
Lineman.
Yeah. Marcus said Chanel reminds him of the guy from Philly. You mean Zach Bond? Zach Bond. It's got to be Zach Bond you're talking about.
I thought you were going to say Zach Bostic.
Zach Bostic. Bobby John Wagner Bostic. Bring on the entree because Chef AP served us some starters. Yeah, man.
Not on defense.
All on defense. Yeah.
I still think we really need another corner. I don't feel good going 2 5'7" corners.
Yeah.
Like at all, bro. Like that's like and the one that is over 6 foot broke his leg from getting stiff armed. He got stiff armed into a fucking broken leg, bro. That's your starting corners. I don't feel good with it. Maybe Quan goes back to slot corner though.
We got time, and like Phil always says, there's always post June 1st.
What do you do? What's the other nigga's name? The fast one that safety we have? Not Quan, but he came in that same group with
Jeremy Reeves?
Percy Butler.
Oh, Percy Butler.
He got extended. What are they going to do with him? He got extended last year, right?
Trevon Diggs is available. No one signed him yet.
Yeah.
Which is nuts. Yeah. I remember Dallas fans telling me forever that oh no, he's the man.
Yeah. He had one good game against Terry, and all of a sudden he's Terry's daddy. Terry came back and destroyed him.
I'll take him for like under 7.
Yeah, he's like a worse version of D'Angelo. He's a home run hitter. He will either get a pick or he's giving up a touchdown. It's like there's no middle ground with him. That's the problem. Chanel gave JD5 a beating, according to Tim. Hit quite a few times. Jim Sleazy's not happy or disappointed in any of the free agency signings. I just know that we will be happy and disappointed in these signings by November.
Man,
We always are, man.
Offense. We ain't replacing nobody on offense.
We always are.
Starting.
We always are.
Jim is playing an incredible game of ride the fence with that one.
I'm not happy, but I'm not sad. But I know in November we'll be happy and
sad.
He's not wrong though. We will be. Wanted to go around
like these cold blankets and hot blankets at the same time.
Yeah. What's up, John? I don't see Michael Dieter listed as a signing. When did we sign him during this show? I don't remember signing Michael Dieter. Oh no, we did sign him early on, right? Hold on. Did we sign him early on?
That nigga don't team no more, bro.
When did we sign him?
He ain't on team no more, bro.
Is this today?
He ain't on team no more, bro. I don't see no Michael Dieter on the squad no more.
I don't even remember. No, he signed with the Denver. He's on the Denver Broncos, dude. He signed a 1-year deal with the Denver Broncos
last year too, right?
In 20. Yeah. No, he's on the 2026 roster for the Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
So he was on our 2025 roster, but he's now a Bronco, John. So I
knew they weren't bringing him back.
Yeah, we didn't sign him.
Not good.
Let's go around the league real quick, and there's some funny stories that happened with free agency. We just got it.
Oh my god.
We just got okay. The Dolphins. Let's start with the Dolphins. They signed Malik Willis to a 3-year, $67 million deal. Malik Willis, the man's thrown like 50 passes his whole career. He's given that what's the guy who's in Green Bay? Matt Flynn deal. Other than that, they re-signed with the Dolphins Riley Patterson and Zane Gonzalez. 2 kickers we had are both signed with the Dolphins.
Guess who's not with the Dolphins anymore?
Tua Tagovailoa.
No, who else ain't there? Tariq Owen. Tariq Hill. Take him.
His contract sucks. He's still under contract with
No, he's waived.
Did they cut him?
Yeah,
did they cut him?
Yeah, he's cut.
Okay.
He got cut.
So he's a free agent, but I think he's still undergoing
knee issues,
rehab or surgery, whatever.
He should be ready by the start season, though. I'd take him.
Yeah.
Oh, slide. Oh my god.
You think he's good? Think he'll be okay?
I mean, it's okay as
you would take him.
Brandon Ayuk.
You clown the idea of taking him.
I'll take him. I'll take him the same as I would Brandon Ayuk. They the same knee injuries. Hills is better.
Yeah.
Hills is better than Ayuk.
Here, I'll share this. All right. So we got Malik Willis, Bradley Chubb, 3-year, $43 million. That's a good deal for him. Sorry, we're going down to the Bills.
Man, why ain't nobody calling about Anthony Richardson, bro? Does that seem weird?
He wants him, dude. He's damaged goods, I think.
That is crazy.
Our old favorite, Kyle Allen,
I agree.
Former Washington football teamer, signed with the Bills. DJ Moore traded. We know about DJ Moore. Got traded from the Bears to the Bills. Yep. Dawson Knox, tight end. He re-signed with the Bills. Bradley Chubb, 3 years, $45 million with the Bills. There's the Dolphins we talked about. Patriots didn't really do much. Elijah Vera Tucker. I think we liked him coming out of college, Phil. Did we not? Was he a Penn State guy?
No, he was not a Penn State guy. He was from
I don't remember. Alabama?
Something like that, yeah.
Romeo Dobbs. So Romeo Dobbs was a receiver who was rumored linked to
heavily pursued him.
From Green Bay. The guy that wears the Guardian cap, 4 years, $70 million, going to the Patriots.
The jokes on that were hilarious.
I know. They also got Kevin Byard from the Bears. Geno Smith made his way back to New York, which is crazy. Got traded from the Raiders, 7th round pick in exchange for 2026 6th round selection. Breece Hall got the franchise tag. Didn't really do a whole lot of other stuff. Minka Fitzpatrick got a trade with the Dolphins, 3-year, $40 million extension with the Jets. That's pretty good. The Ravens, this is the talk of the town if you weren't tracking the Max Crosby drama. So the Ravens GM, Eric DeCosta, trades for Max Crosby, goes to do his physical. I mean, everyone and their mom knew he was going to fail. He just had surgery 8 weeks ago on a busted knee. Of course he's going to fail. But at the same time, the Ravens made a ton of other moves. And so everyone's saying that legally they could have backed out of the trade deal, and they did. So they reneged on the trade deal. But the problem was it sent the rest of the league scrambling. Once they signed Crosby, like, okay, I'm going to get the next best edge rusher and the next best edge rusher. And so everyone made moves thinking Max Crosby was off the table. And after that, the salaries were set. Everything was done. They reneged on the trade, and then boom, they end up signing Trey Hendrickson for almost the same amount of money, but didn't have to give up 2 first-round picks.
You know what happened is that they found out Trey Hendrickson was going to be available.
Yes.
And they went, shit.
That's it. That is exactly what the hell happened. There we go. That's exactly what happened, Phil. So they got Trey Hendrickson for didn't cost them anything, no draft capital.
And the crazy thing is that nothing's going to come of that.
Yeah.
But the worst part is that that was this. The Raiders did not help things with the way they announced.
Oh, of course not. We have no further comment. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
What? You don't what?
Right.
You kind of need some comments.
Commanders might have a family reunion in DC. I'm way high on Malik Willis. He's got potential, man. I'm not high on him. I'm just, that's just a lot to pay a guy who hasn't done a lot. So they must see the potential in him. Malik Willis was what? He's a Liberty University guy.
Yeah.
Like the legend of Antonio Gandy Golden. Jonathan Allen, hometown favorite from Ashburn, former Redskin football teamer and commander, signed a 2-year, $26 million deal because Minnesota cut him. The Browns didn't really do. They got Zion Johnson, 3 years, $49 million. Steelers picked up Rico Dowdle, not a bad signing. They traded. This is what Des was talking about. The Colts traded Michael Pittman
for a 7th round fucking pick, bro. That's
which is shit. We could have did that.
That's what I said. It made no sense. I'd get 6.
3 years.
I might have given him 3.
Oh my goodness. They re-signed Cam Hayward, who's getting old as dirt. 2-year, $32 million. Cole Holcomb, our former guy, he signed.
Wasn't Cam Hayward on their Super Bowl team in like 2009?
Thanks.
Probably.
Yeah, it definitely was. Yeah,
feels like it.
Tecmo Bowl.
Let's look at the Texans. David Montgomery traded him with the Lions.
He left.
Yeah,
that's crazy too.
Dalton Schultz signed an extension. Danielle Hunter, 1 year, $40 million extension. That is wild. Remember, we were looking at him. Was it last year? Offseason free agency. What else we got? Reed Blankenship left the Eagles, 3 year, $24 million. Not bad. The Colts,
fine with that.
Daniel Jones, 2 year, $88 million deal.
It's insane.
That's wild. Alec Pierce, we talked about, 4 years, $114.
Like, damn, Colts all of a sudden got cash.
Jacksonville Jaguars, they got Chris Rodriguez, 2 year, $10 million. Good for him getting a good deal. I'm happy he got paid, man.
His coach, by the way, the Jacksonville's offensive coordinator,
used to be in Kentucky.
UK's head coach.
That's right.
That's where he went.
Used to be Kentucky. Remember our guy, the Buccaneers? They hate him because he did well in Kentucky, came up to the NFL, did well 1 year, and all of a sudden they left. Like he just kept leaving. Titans, they got re-signed Mitch Trubisky. They got Wan'Dale Robinson. Who else they got? They're pretty busy. Alontae Taylor, 3 years, $60 million for a corner. Oof, that's rough. Bears, what did the Bears do? Resign J.K. Dobbins, resign Lil Jordan Humphrey, resign Adam Trout. They resigned a bunch of their dudes. They were not active at all. They got nobody. Resign. Oof. Chiefs got Kenneth Walker, the Super Bowl MVP, 3-year deal, $45 million. Travis Kelce has agreed to come back for 1 more year. If you haven't saw that news. Said Taylor Swift was his inspiration and convinced him to do it. Jalen Naylor, former Vikings receiver, signed with the Raiders. And then their Linderbaum, 3 years, $81 million for a center. Good.
I was actually hoping that the Max Crosby deal would force him to have to renege on the Linderbaum deal.
Boom.
And that would give us. I was like, I don't like get on the phone. I was like,
Yes.
we have a
They got
chance to do the
$7 million
funniest thing
now.
right now.
Because I wonder like what their cap situation is. I guess they can still
$7 million.
So they don't have a lot. That's barely enough to
They
sign.
said they were going to honor all those contracts.
Yeah, and they're going to keep Crosby.
And they got Nakobe Dean. They got Nakobe Dean. They had a good free agency. Nakobe Dean, Quay Walker, Eric Stokes, Matt Gay. Man, we can tell Rod enjoy some Matt Gay. Chargers, they got Keaton Mitchell. What else? Cole Strange. Our former center, Tyler Biotic, 3 years, $30 million. $10 million a year, man. That's pretty cheap. Re-signed Khalil Mack. I cannot believe he's still playing. That's wild.
He had a solid year before he got hurt too. He was having
Cowboys. They signed Sam Howell, our boy Sam Howell, to a
the NFC East Harlot.
1 year deal.
All I gotta say is that if Sam Howell gets a deal with the Giants, he'll have had completed
just running through the NFC
like
East.
Kim Kardashian. Like a Kardashian All-Star weekend.
That's right. They re-signed Javonte Williams and franchised George Pickens. Traded for Rashawn Gary and Brandon Aubrey re-signed. He's a great kicker, man. Giants made some moves, man. What did they do? Isaiah Likely, also one of the tight ends linked to us before Chig.
We'll say it's Patrick. Yeah, well, Likely they didn't like. Apparently we weren't particularly high on him.
On Isaiah Likely.
Yeah, it was
okay.
Fair. It was a case of they didn't like his tape.
I think the fans were much higher on him than the team was. Apparently.
Yeah, Patrick Ricard, I think, is a big signing for them because he's one of the few true fullbacks out there.
Was he on Baltimore?
Yes.
Okay.
And I like him.
Yeah.
As a player. Him and Scatabo in the same backfield kind of freaks me out a little bit. I'm glad we have thumpers like Leo Chenal out there because there's going to be a lot of just that sound of pads and helmets clacking. Yeah.
Crack. They also signed Tremaine Edmonds, 3 years, $36 million. That's a good signing for them. And Greg Newsome from the Browns, 1 year, $8 million. Eagles, not very busy. Resigned Calcaterra.
I don't think the Eagles have enough cap room to be busy.
Yeah, they have a shit ton of draft picks too still. And Jordan Davis, well-deserved 3 years, $70 million contract extension. He's fantastic. But this all comes at a price. We're going to breeze through ours. We talked about what we've done. We were very busy. The Bears.
Look at all these teams. Look how big our list is.
I know.
It's not like we haven't been active, people.
Right. Bears. Case Keenum is still in the league. Holy smokes! Bears signed him for 2 years.
He's a good guy to have as a backup.
He's a Chase Daniel. He's making his journeyman way.
Except he actually had a season that you can look at and go, this guy can deliver.
Yeah, a couple of them, I think.
I mean, he wasn't terrible here. He just ended up, having to be dealing with a fully run Jay Gruden offense instead of an assistant run Jay Gruden offense, and that's why it sucked.
Yep. Devin Bush, 3 years, 30. Kobe Bryant, safety, 3 years, $40 million. What happened there? Sorry. Where are we? Lions. Teddy Bridgewater. Isaiah Pacheco, 1 year, 1.8. Signing for peanuts. And then
I am honestly surprised we didn't take a flyer on him for that rate.
Pacheco? Oh my gosh, that's nothing, dude.
If we grabbed him for like 2.
Yeah, but he can't. He's not really.
He didn't do anything.
I don't know what the fascination.
Could have kept Chris Rodriguez instead of.
He looks amazing in slow motion. That motherfucker looks amazing.
Packers. Whoa, let's back up a second here on Pacheco.
Yeah, goal line is gonna kill you. If that's what you wanted him for, I guess. I felt like your boy was a better running back for him last year. What's the name that got kicked off team to the Browns and came back?
I mean, Pacheco.
He's a third back on a good team.
Yeah,
a second back.
Diggs' brother.
It's funny because he's he's not a particularly big guy.
Yeah, he runs like he's 300 pounds.
830 yards, 935 yards.
Combined?
was hurt. Huh?
Oh, just rushing or combined?
No, just rushing.
Yeah, he's solid.
Yeah,
I just
his
don't see-
17-game average is 846 yards. He would have been leading rusher on this team with that average.
Yeah, true.
I mean,
Packer
I would
time-
think that a guy like him, and he got a kind of a slasher like Bill. It's a good combo.
Yeah,
he's tough.
but for peanuts, man,
And for $2 million, I mean, why not?
Yeah.
But
Packers got Benjamin St. Juice. We got to make sure we let Shy Guns know how good
Terrible
of a
he is.
signing that.
I already did. As soon as I did it, I texted him.
He's still getting paid though.
Yeah, you'll see a bunch of this bullshit.
They got Javon Hargrave.
Kyler to the Vikings on a 1-year deal. I don't know what
He's
it's going to do
gonna
for
start.
JJ
He's gonna
McCarthy's
start.
development. He is going to
start.
start. Yeah. Re-signed Aaron Jones.
I can't believe they brought that old nigga back.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Never plays.
The Falcons. This was kind of funny.
They got worse.
Tua, they got Tua and Penix, two lefties. Jahan Dotson, 2-year, $15 million deal. They got Olamide Zaccheaus, and Austin Hooper.
So they're getting all of our old receivers.
Kyle Pitts got the
Worse.
franchise tag, and they re-signed a bunch of these. So, and Nick Folk. It's going to be quite the interesting season. I don't know why you got Tua.
So I will say this:
Because dude,
Nick Folk, isn't Nick Folk like 50?
He's got to be, man.
Yeah.
I feel like he's been around forever.
He's got to be Nick Folk.
But I'm looking at
31. What? I feel like he's way older, man.
That's it. That's old football years.
Yeah.
not kicker.
I feel like he's way older.
Maybe
The Tua deal is interesting because it's a true vet minimum.
Yeah, you want a lefty. It keeps the schemes right, keeps protection simple. You know, the right guard.
Well, it
is the
also
blind side
means
now.
that if he has to play, nothing changes because you got a lefty backing up a lefty.
Yeah, that's pretty rare. Mini Mittens, Kenny Pickett going to the Panthers.
4 years, 4 different teams.
John Michie, Panthers. Jalen Phillips, Edge, 4-year, 120. Big
crazy.
sign. Devin Lloyd,
Won't play 12
45.
games. Jalen Phillips won't play 4 games.
Still a big money deal, man. Who else? Saints. Travis Etienne coming from Jacksonville. Big deal for him. 4 years, 52. Noah Fant leaving the Broncos. Ridgeway, John Ridgeway, 2 years, 6.2. Good to see.
Yeah, he's still in the league.
Still going.
Yeah.
Caden Ellis,
slamming brothers.
3 years, 33. Yeah, Suplex Man. Buccaneers, Kenneth Gainwell, re-signed K. Dotton. Ashawn Robinson from my hometown, Woodbridge, Virginia. Good for him. 1 year, $10 million. NFC West, Gardner Minshew, Cardinals, but they said Jacoby Brissett's going to sign.
Shit's crazy.
Tyler Algier used to be a backup to Bijan Robinson, 2 year, $12 million. Kendrick Bourne coming from San Francisco, 2 years, $10 million. Guards, Malo, $31 million. He got paid. And then Rams re-signed Higbee. Traded for Trent McDuffie. Okay. 4 years, $124 million.
All pro
Extension. Got him from the Chiefs.
Chiefs lost a lot of defense, man.
Jalen Watson, 3 years, $51 million. Cam Curl got a 3 year, $36 million deal. Good for you, Cam.
I got
Niners.
3 Cam Curl jerseys.
There you go. Niners got Mike Evans. I did not see that coming. You play, 12 years with one team, and all of a sudden you're like, I'm out. Get me the fuck out of there. And that's what he did. Eddie Pinheiro, 4 years, $17 million. That is a huge contract for a kicker.
They
love that dude. Too. Yeah. And then the Seahawks, Super Bowl champions, re-signed Rashid Shaheed, who I wanted. Yeah. And not much. Safety, Rodney Thomas.
Yeah, Rashid Shaheed.
Hey.
Raheed Shaheed. Or
that was our Rodney Thomas. That's the biggest safety in the league.
Yeah.
Raheed Shaheed's better than fucking Alec Pierce, man.
Oh, for sure. Shaheed's great.
He got shit paid compared.
And he got drafted to the Saints. He was playing under Derek Carr. He can take the top off of defense. And once he went to Seattle, just continued to play well.
Off myself.
Yeah, take that top off. Caesar says good options: Jennings, Faale, Buford, Brian Robinson Jr. Why not DeAndre Swift if cut? Alvin Kamara. If you get,
I don't want Brian Robinson. Don't even talk about
that. If you get Swift or Kamara, I don't think you need Love. Then you can focus on receiver at 7.
Get Swift. Kamara, it's just like you're just waiting for the fall
Same
off.
3 running backs. Yeah.
He's got to be what, 30?
Nah, I don't know. Kamara might not be that old. He just might have a lot of wear.
He has a lot of mileage, but dude's amazing, man. Kamara is fantastic. I think he's already in the contention for a Hall of Fame.
I don't know.
It's pretty close, man. He has some pretty damn good years. But that's that funniness around the league, man. I think
Alvin Kamara is 30. He will be 31 by the time
31. Okay, I had the right age. I thought he was just going to be turning 30.
Look at it this way. All right, he's had 9 years in the league, 1,674 carries, and 606 catches.
That's a lot. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, I
give him a 1-year deal.
Oddly enough, he's the same size as Isaiah Pacheco.
Little guy.
But Pacheco is such a tough runner, and Kamara is, a guy who tries to get to the outside.
Yep.
So that's what's interesting about that. I just think that's all. Whenever you see that, it's like, damn, that's interesting set of numbers. But DeAndre Swift, it just created speed.
Yeah, for sure. Underwater, my good. Getting there, swimming.
Oh, Saquon Barkley.
Are we swimming? We good?
Yeah, you're good now.
Okay.
Saquon Barkley also that old though.
He's got to be close. Saquon's got to be close to that.
Jonathan Taylor.
All right. Well, this was fun, guys. A lot of stuff has happened. It all happened in between our shows. Man, we had a lot of people watching today. This was fantastic. Please make sure you guys hit that like button on YouTube for us, man. Looks like 18 people hit it so far. Fantastic. Appreciate it. And just remember, this will be out on the audio podcast platforms later tonight if you want to catch a replay tomorrow. So as things pick up, we'll go back to twice a week shows. For now, you can catch us Thursday nights, 8:35 p.m. Continue to run up those follow trains on X, man. It's a good way to get the community involved and get people are happy. It's a good time to be a Commanders fan. That's all I'm saying. Phil or Dev, you guys got any closing words? Closing comments?
I watched War Machine.
I heard it was kind of cheesy, but I'm still going to watch it.
It's good until the aliens show up.
Nah.
It's like, man, I didn't know it was. I was watching. I was like, man, I feel like this is a sci-fi movie. They showed an asteroid like flying around in space.
Thought it was an army movie.
Just random shit. But then it's like they're sad. He's shell shook. Like it looks like it's gonna be a good movie. Alan Rickson might actually act. Nope, I was wrong. It's machine guns and Transformers. It's fucking stupid. It's terribly good. Like people are saying it's like the best thing on Netflix in like 10 years. I'm like
terribly watchable.
You kidding me? It's basically Fast and Furious.
Yeah,
with robots.
That's funny.
I mean, imagine an alien robot coming to Earth and you ain't got no guns.
Right.
How you think you're playing some games out in the woods with soldiers and you got fake guns?
Oh man, good stuff.
He picks them apart like the Predator too, like blows their brains out. It's stupid.
Of course. What about you, Phil? How we
it's shout out to Mother Nature for giving us a few days in the 80s.
Straight up.
And a big F you to Mother Nature for giving us snow and sleet today. It's March in the DMV, man. The weather is always nuts around here. But looking forward to warmer weather. Looking forward to the upcoming draft talk with all of our wonderful draft experts who were free agency experts on X.
The XGMs. Gotta love them.
God, too many people think that Madden is the real world.
Yeah.
But and shout out to everybody who joined us tonight.
Yeah, man.
A nice crowd in tonight. We had a similar crowd 2 weeks ago when it was just me and Dev. Not when it was just me. I don't blame you. It's just me. I'm doing the production and trying to entertain everybody at the same time by yourself can get a little backwards.
That's called doing the Lord's work, Phil, and it is it's tough. It's tough.
The Lord had me feeling like Job at some points last week.
Jobin.
I was doing the job.
Yeah.
But shout out to everybody who joined us tonight, and you all have a wonderful, wonderful week.
Yep. Free agency still going, man. We'll see what happens. We still have the most money. We have $66 million to spend. Still number one in the NFL. Toxic Goat 2.0. Yo. Hey, man, we're just closing up shop tonight.
Toxic Goat. He was in here last week, too.
Man, 90 minutes has gone by. Catch it on the replay, bro, or be out on audio here shortly. But thank you for tuning in and saying hi. It's good to see you. We'll be back next Thursday unless some stuff pops off this weekend, and we'll come back here on our normally Monday show. But when it gets closer to training camp, we'll definitely ramp up to 2-week on Monday. So, hey, thanks for joining us, guys. This was a fantastic show. Appreciate all the comments, engagement, and we'll catch you guys on the flip side next week. Love y'all. Peace.
Flip side.
And hail. We out.